Hello everyone, welcome to our solving equations practice for Algebra 2. Here we're going to get a chance to practice some skills you might not have seen since Algebra 1. Solving our first equation, we're going to take 10x minus 12 equals 28 and get x by itself. To begin, I'm going to divide my equation into a left and a right half. Then I look at my numbers on the same side with x. We have 10 being multiplied to x, 12 being subtracted from x. To get rid of minus 12, what I'm going to do is add 12. If I add 12 to the left side, I also add 12 to the right side. On the left side, negative 12 and positive 12 cancel, we bring down 10x. On the right side, 28 plus 12 is equal to 40. Now we're down to one number left to get x by itself. To get rid of this 10 being multiplied to x, we're going to divide both sides by 10. When we do that, on the left side, 10 divided by 10 reduces to 1, leaving 1x. And on the right side, 40 divided by 10 reduces to 4, giving us an answer of x equals 4. And if I would like to check my answer, I would take 4 and plug it back into the original equation. 10 times 4 would give me 40. 40 take away 12 would give me 28. That's the number I was looking for, so we have the right answer. In example B, we're solving 2a plus 10 plus 3a equal to 50 plus 2a. To start out, I'm going to divide this into a left and a right half. Then I notice on the left half, we have like terms that I can combine. We have a positive 2a and a positive 3a. Combined, that makes a total of 5a. This 10 did not have a like term, so we're going to bring it down. And the left side is now 5a plus 10. For the right side, I have no like terms, so the 50 plus 2a, I'm just going to bring down. Now, as I look at this equation, the left has 5a, the right has 2a. I only want one side to have an a. So I either need to move 5a to the right side or 2a to the left side. Usually I'm going to pick the smaller one to move. So to get rid of positive 2a and move it to the other side, I need to perform my inverse operation. Opposite of plus is minus. So if I subtract 2a from both sides, on the right side they'll cancel, we'll have 50 to bring down. On the left side, 5a minus 2a is 3a. And we have plus 10 to bring down. Our equation now reads 3a plus 10 is equal to 50. To get a by itself, we need to get rid of the 3 and the 10, and the opposite of plus 10 is minus 10. I subtract 10 from both sides. On the left side, they cancel, and we can bring down 3a. On the right side, 50 minus 10 is equal to 40. Then our last step in getting a by itself, to get rid of this 3, we're going to divide both sides by 3. On the left side, 3 divided by 3 reduces to 1, meaning we have 1a. And on the right side, we can either take 40 divided by 3 and get a decimal answer, or we can simplify the fraction 40 over 3 and get the fraction answer, which would be our exact answer. Since no number goes into 40 and 3, if I were to write this as a fraction, it would still be 40 over 3. And again, like on example A, you can take that number, plug it back in for A, and check your answer. If both sides are the same number, then it works. For example C, we're solving 6 times b minus 10 is equal to 6b plus 12. Now because of those parentheses, I know I need to distribute. I need to take 6 multiply it by b, and I need to take 6 and multiply it by negative 10. That'll change this to 6b minus 60 equal to 6b plus 12. Now when I go through and solve this, like the last problem, we have 6b on the left side, we have 6b on the right side. I need to move one of them to the other side. The opposite of a positive 6b is a negative 6b, so if I subtract 6b from the right side, those will cancel. Do the same thing on the other side, subtract 6b, they cancel. And I'm left with negative 60 equal to 12. Negative 60 isn't equal to 12, so this tells us that our equation has no solutions. No matter what value we pick for b, nothing is going to give us an answer here. For example D, we're taking 2 multiplied by m minus 1 plus 4m equal to 8m minus 12 plus 12. When we want to solve this out, we can distribute on the left side and get 2m minus 2 plus 4m. On the right side, there's nothing to distribute, so I'll bring my numbers down. 8m minus 12 plus 12. When we solve out the left side, we have like terms of 2m and 4m. 2m and 4m make 6m, so we have 6m, and we also have minus 2 to bring down. When we solve out the right side, we have like terms in negative 12 and positive 12, which if I add those together I get 0, meaning they cancel each other. And the only thing left on the right side is 8m. To get m on one side, we can either move the 6 or the 8m. I will move the 6m. Opposite of positive is negative, so subtract 6m, and on the left side they'll cancel. And on the right side, we'll be left with 2m. We have negative 2 to bring down on the left side, meaning our equation is now negative 2 is equal to 2m. To finish that, opposite of 2 times m is division. Divide both sides by 2. On the right side, we're left with 1m. On the left side, negative 2 divided by 2 gives us negative 1. So negative 1 will be equal to m. For example E, we're solving the equation 3t plus 12 is equal to 3 times t plus 4. We have parentheses, so we know we need to distribute. 3 times t and 3 times 4 gives us 3t plus 12. On the left side, we have 3t plus 12 to bring down. Since we're dealing with variables on both sides, we again have to move 1 to the other side. And the opposite of a positive 3t is subtracting 3t. So on the right side, I can cancel them. And on the left side, 3t minus 3t will cancel again. That leaves us with 12 equal to 12. 12 does equal 12, so this is an example of an equation that has infinite solutions. It doesn't matter what value we pick for t. The answers will always work. In example F, we're solving the equation x plus 20 all divided by 2 is equal to 20. And if I would like to get x by itself, in this case, because my entire left side is being divided by 2, I'm going to get rid of my division first instead of last. To get rid of division, we multiply. So we'll multiply the left side by 2, and we'll multiply the right side by 2. So on the left side, our 2's cancel. We bring down our x plus 20. On the right side, we have 20 times 2, which gives us an answer of 40. Now our equation is x plus 20 equals 40. To get x by itself, we need to get rid of plus 20, and the opposite of addition is subtraction. Subtract 20 from both sides, and on the left side they'll cancel, leaving us with x. On the right side, we have 40 minus 20, which will leave us with 20. So our answer is x equals 20. For example G, we're solving 15 minus v divided by 3 equals 30. In this case, our division is not covering the whole side, So like normal, I'm going to get rid of my addition or subtraction first. We have a positive 15. To get rid of positive 15, we will subtract 15. On the left side, then 15 minus 15 would end up canceling. On the right side, we're also subtracting 15, and 30 minus 15 will give us 15. We still have v divided by negative 3 to bring down. To get rid of dividing by negative 3, what we're going to do is multiply both sides by negative 3. So we'll multiply the left side by negative 3, and we'll multiply the right side by negative 3. Our negative 3 and negative 3 will reduce to 1 on the left side, leaving us with 1v. And on the right side, 15 times negative 3 will simplify to negative 45. So our answer would be v equals negative 45. For the last two examples we'll look at in this video, we're going to be solving literal equations where we get one variable by itself. For example A, we're going to solve v equals pi r cubed divided by 3 for r cubed. For the moment, you don't know how to get rid of the cube that's with that r. Later on, you will learn how to do that. When we solve this one out, we're trying to get r cubed by itself. It has divided by 3 on the entire side, so we're going to multiply by 3 to both the left and the right side. On the right side, they cancel or reduce to 1. On the left side, 3 times v is 3v. We still have pi r cubed, so we bring that down. We're trying to get r cubed by itself, so the next number to get rid of is pi. Pi is being multiplied to it, and the opposite of multiplication is division. If I divide both sides by pi, on the right side they reduce to 1, so we're left with 1r cubed. And on the right side we have 3v divided by pi. For the moment, that's as far as you know how to solve, and that would be our answer for example A. For example B, we're going to solve the equation m equals 2a minus 5b for a. We're trying to get a by itself, so I need to get rid of the 2 and I need to get rid of the 5b. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of my minus 5b by adding 5b to both sides. On the right side they'll cancel, on the left side we'll have m plus 5b. We still have 2a on the right side, so we bring that down. And as we're getting our answer for a, we need to get rid of this 2. So if I divide the right side by 2, it'll reduce to 1, so we'll have 1a. If I divide the entire left side by 2, then we'll have m plus 5b, all divided by 2 on the left side. A is by itself, so we have solved our equation.